We're Nick and Charlotte, and this is Finding Fins. We travel around the UK in our rusty old transit van searching for whales and dolphins. Follow our adventures as we discover the amazing wildlife and places right on our doorstep. In this series we take our adventures to Anglesey, a beautiful little island situated off the northwest coast of Wales, where we look for one of our favourite dolphin species, the Rhesus dolphin. We would love it if you could give us a subscribe and join us on our travels. So it's November and we're back at Point Lynas again. It's absolutely freezing.
It's the latest we've ever been trying to see if there's Rhesus dolphins still here.
Yeah.
Because normally towards the end of October they drift off. But we've just seen about 5 of them, but they're quite far out.
Yeah.
So
one breached right out the water though before we got our cameras out, so that was quite cool.
Hopefully they come a bit closer again.
Yeah, it's about an hour till high tide, so fingers crossed they come all the way a bit closer to us again. Hopefully. Or show themselves again.
It's good they're still here though.
Yeah. We hung around in the freezing cold to see if they came any closer, but unfortunately they didn't on this occasion. But although it was cold, the sun was shining, so we made the most of it and had a walk around the headland to warm ourselves up. And of course, it wouldn't be a coastal walk without Nick getting covered in mud. Since the dolphins weren't showing any sign of coming closer to shore, we decided to explore some more of Anglesey in the hope of finding some more fins. So we've had a very cold morning at Point Lynas, absolutely freezing. When we were here in September, the weather was not like this at all, and we've come back in November and it's just absolutely freezing. We've been to the Isle of Skye in the meantime, and that'll be our next series, which you can check out.
I just feel like we've brought the weather with us. Wherever we go, it's either torrential rain or it's like freezing.
It really is.
We haven't had a summer this year, it's just been bad weather the whole time.
Yeah, we just had bad weather from last winter to this winter. So we're on.
It's raining.
Oh no, great. The bit of sunshine we did have is now gone. We're gonna head over to South Stack now and see what it's like over there. Hopefully it's not raining, but we might be driving into the rain. So yeah, it'll be quite nice to see what it's like there. We haven't been there for a while, so it'll be nice to see if we can see anything passing through.
We mentioned earlier that we'd been to the Isle of Skye. The reason we went there was to try and see 2 orca again, Jonco and Aquarius, who I've got on my hoodie, Jonco. If you're not sure of who they are, we'll put a little clip up in a minute just to show you. But what's really cool is they've actually been seen here as well at South Stack. Well, they've been seen a couple of places on Anglesey, but if you look on Google, South Stack orca, the sighting of them 2 boys here will come up, and I think they saw them from the PB visitor centre that's just down there. And yeah, I think they're here for over an hour, so
that'll be pretty amazing to see.
Yeah, it'd be awesome to see them in Wales. So
the thing is, there hasn't been a sighting of them for a little while, so it makes you feel like there's maybe a chance, more of a chance that they could pass by here. You don't know.
You never know, maybe my hoodie will bring us some luck.
Maybe,
so.
Fingers crossed. We have been to South Stack a number of times, but had never actually walked down to the lighthouse, so we thought we would give it an explore. We didn't count how many steps there were, but as you can see, there were a lot. As you follow the winding steps down the cliff, you get amazing views over the lighthouse and out to sea. We've just noticed some people on the rock. What?
Literally just chilling.
Just chilling on the rock.
I wouldn't fancy that. No. I'm going to try and get them on here.
It's literally a sheer cliff. It looks really dodgy. Two guys were climbing. I just would not want to be there, especially in this wind.
You say it's not exactly the best conditions. It's like moderate winds and it's absolutely freezing stuff.
And they're just on a sheer cliff. It's so scary. Unfortunately, the lighthouse is closed today, but it's still quite a cool walk all down these windy paths and steps. And it's just a really nice sight anyway, just to come down and have a look. Hopefully next time we come it'll be open. I'll be able to get down to the lighthouse and have a look out. So it looks like a really good spot to look out over the sea as well. We've seen a ferry go past to Ireland and it's reminding us of Shetland because it looks like the North Link ferry. Maybe one day we'll make it over to Ireland. We're certainly not the best with heights, yet you still can't help but peep over the edge to see the stunning scenery below. Although the lighthouse was closed and you couldn't access the island, it was still really cool to walk right down to the bridge and take in the views. Hopefully one day we will be able to make it over to the lighthouse. Just seen a porpoise, which is really exciting. Nick's trying to get a video of it at the moment, but it's right next to the lighthouse. Just in the big waves, not far from the lighthouse.
So yeah, we managed to get a tiny clip of the porpoise, which is better than nothing, but it was really cool to see him anyway.
So it's not just Risso's dolphins and porpoises that you're able to see at Anglesey?
As well as the really rare orca sightings that you can get if you're super lucky.
Yeah.
You can see minke whales here at South Stack, and you can also see bottlenose dolphins that head up from Cardigan Bay when they're on their way up to the Isle of Man.
Yeah.
So again, if you're really lucky, you could catch them when they're on their way up there.
They're not as common as the Risso's dolphins, but they do pass through, and they can pass through in quite large numbers as well.
Yeah,
it's really nice to see.
This time of year, the Risso's, you've got a pretty good chance of seeing them if you're patient enough.
Yeah.
With the bottlenose, it's a bit more luck.
Yeah. We continued walking along the coastal path and exploring the headland. The sheer cliffs here are just amazing to look at, and you can see how this area makes a great RSPB reserve, as there is so much great habitat for nesting seabirds. South Stack is a really lovely place to visit, and we would definitely recommend a trip here. It is easily accessible by car, and there are plenty of tracks and paths to explore along the headland, all with amazing views. There is also a visitor centre that gives plenty of information on the area. Continued our day by heading over to the Breakwater Country Park to check it out. You are able to park here if you want to walk to North Stack, which we plan to do soon. But for this time, we took a walk around the outdoor gallery, which featured some really cool porpoise images. Join us next time when we head back to one of our favourite places along the west coast of Wales, Cardigan Bay. If you enjoy watching our videos, we'd love it if you could give us a like and subscribe to follow more of our adventures.